lane assignments if they need to. But as you say, likely to be that particular configuration. Had to blind pick somewhere. That's a hell of a lot of Aatrox spending a bit of time at the blue buff before going up. So because of that fake leash, let's see what happens.
Yep, there's the flash pulverize. They're looking for Teddy and they'll find him. It's a decent taunt, but it is not enough. And first blood goes to the Vayne.
Just super assertive that Super gave them all the information they needed. Just want to get gold onto Vayne and get her to 2 items as early as possible before SKT can use their comp to bulldoze them. So given that and how many people can pack up, I understand it. Here we go.
Yeah, there's the flash in. This is a level 5 Alistair. Has to use the flash in order to get himself out, but Namada is going to get knocked up. Teddy picks it up with the Ren stack, but they do trade it as now C's going aggressively. Clid offering more damage back. Teddy needs to be respected though, and speaking of respect, Faker down to 200 health in the mid lane as Grace flashes forward, but he queues too early.
Almost solo killed in the procedure. It ends up being 1-for-1 after all.
Yep, no summoner spells left in that mid lane, which is good for both of these junglers as Tan is taking a lot of damage up towards the top side. That's a great reset though with the flawless duet. And now we're still fighting Faker. Oh my goodness, the knockup isn't going to come in. Not in time, but they might be able to get the trade kill as topside Tana has killed the Aatrox under the turret and Faker gets one back. Tana going to be way more lucky though, walks away with 150.
An eventual trade. Watch the top side because Khan, this is when we came to play, when the first bit of damage came in, but watch the turns from Tana. This is actually super slick play. And then gets the level up to get enough mana to all in. Actually chased for this skill, speaking of kills.
And no Bloodwell onto Khan. That was the problem as Tana gets the reset and gets out.
But actually in the picture, Atlas, and this is the picture-in-picture play. It's not perfect from Jin Air, but they're just able, with no Khan ultimate, to find that second kill. It's actually picture-in-picture again. This Rift Herald, I didn't even know who it went to.
Yeah, heroic entrance is going to come down here as Faker picks up the kill onto C's. Grace did manage to pick up the Rift Herald, but he's going to get cocooned. Clid snipes him out in the backline now as Faker is very low. Clid is extremely squishy. Great double knockup. Comes in from Kellen, who keeps himself alive for so long. Vanguard's Edge now comes forward as Root turns up from the bottom side. Will get a condemn back, but Faker is already dead at this point in time.
Execute as well, Atlas, because it's when Jarvan died to monsters, right? So they know Jarvan can't be there. That means the freebie to SKT. They will lose top lane turret, but after all the plates are down. And SKT, remember, they're trying to hit the mid-game running. They're definitely tripping up in their execution, getting to that point. But the Infernal is the kind stranger, picking you up a couple of times and maybe allowing SKT a more even team fight than they deserve.
Yeah, one of the scary things is here for... Okay, this is looking good for Khan. Throws down the World Ender. Vanguard's Edge is in there. Tana's trying to fight this one back, but it's not going to work. The flash, I don't know where he thought he was going. That knockup is all around you. As Khan picks up the solo to get one health.
This red buff deserves a name. What is the name of Jin Air's red buff? As we'll have to hold the point for that.
Yeah, we will. I'll keep it in mind as the Unbreakable Will does go down from Kellen, but now Root has a lot of damage. Faker is in there, gets headbutted back. I think the Scion is going to die, but SKT grabbed the first one onto Tana. Faker trades his life back, but now will be Zombie Scion, but not enough to go for the dive here against Jin Air.
Only 4.
Now SKT are going to start off this dragon. Jin Air caught napping a little bit there in the mid lane as Faker not able to actually go back and doesn't have the teleporters. Oh no! Going for the flank and Grace just gets punished.
Lane ward there was the big reason SKT got that pick. The CC duration, the CC overlapping was way earlier than Grace was aware. Grace taken down, full CC burst, no ability to self-ult, and SKT do get that much needed third Infernal. This is the tonic.
And SKT have decided they'll take advantage of it by taking down a Baron at 25 minutes into the game. Triple Infernals in hand.
And Khan's not allowing the Jarvan to get out of the dance pit. He's going to have to stick around, and here's TP.
Yep, Fate's call comes in, but Tana does avoid. Oh, not enough. As Teddy's just going to be able to execute him. Now Grace, with not too much more than an Aftershock that has worn off, now has to use the Claw to get out. Faker, no ultimate available, but Khan's looking for the flank. Good knock up there on the Kellen. Double knock up comes in from Khan, and this is the team fight comp that SKT has. The J4 gets obliterated. Who's trapped in there with who is Root? Has finally got himself into a position where he can carry the flash forward, the stopwatch. But Teddy has nowhere to go. Oh my god, he finds the cow. Root's able to grab the 1,000 gold as the bounty comes in. But Clid, he does have full vision of this area.
And Aatrox is going to be spotted, I believe, at the start of the vision here. You see the first kill go down, you're like, aha, this is the fight for SKT. But remember that Root gets going, gets warmed up, gets going, and bad teleport spot for an AD carry. We always think of AD carries going for bad TPs with their newfound summoner. Yeah. The back one is an oldie, but definitely
a lot more for Khan, who struggled in the laning phase. The Baron has been started though, and Jin Air do have a lot of damage. Root has to be respected in this Baron pit. You can see it's no surprise to SKT. Should be a 50-50 as Clid's going to come in. Sees, jumps over, tries to lock down Teddy, but this is the J4. The triple knock-up comes in as Teddy's able to grab that first kill. He gets knocked up by Kellen, but where's the follow-up damage? It is absent from this fight. Root is still alive. He's tumbling forward so far, but he's going to die. Clid grabs that kill, and now Jin Air's trying to fight back. Double kill for the Aurelia. The flawless duet. Faker, he's going to go down. It's a triple kill. Can he get the penta? Tana gets the quadra, and now he's going to be able to get it. Tana just steps on in. Linderung was there, but now the Aurelia saved the game.
Khan will be the buzzkill.
There by Kellen, gets a little bit punished for it. But yeah, Root actually tumbling forward and just getting incidentally destroyed, I think, by a volatile Spiderling was a bit of a problem. They'll get another go at it here as Grace in great flanking position. Good double knock up there from Khan, and here's the turn from Jin Air. Khan goes into World Ender. He's around 4 members of Jin Air, is stacked completely up, and he's going to go down, and now Faker has to use the ultimate in order to get out. It's a decent use of the Cocoon to try and keep them alive, but Jin Air are back on the Baron with 5 members in comparison to the 4.
Rinse and repeat, but look at this. Turn ultimates on the Sandra and Aurelia are up. So it's difficult for SKT to make much happen here. Maybe a Fate's call to open it, or maybe just give up Baron.
Yep, they are going to. They're going to trade it for an outer turret in the mid lane, and this fight
where Teddy tries to keep up Ginz's rage in order so he can. Vayne's going to do more damage. It feels like the rich man's Vayne is working out, and SKT need to redefine it with some creative engage to stop Root from getting going. Here's that creative engage.
Yeah, they're going to dive on forward, but it's straight into analysis. Not exactly the target you want. Another Cataclysm is going to break Khan off from this fight as Root. He's going to come in, but Khan is looking for it, gets him down to the stopwatch as Root's not going to survive. Clid takes him down, and now SKT have got the turn. Jin Air, unfortunately, a misplay in the right. Remember, this is 37 minutes into the game. Triple Infernal on SKT. They can tank turrets forever, and they got 5 members still alive. Teddy's got 5 items.
From Root, he thinks better of it. Man, there's so many people lying in wait.
The
They're all chomping at the pit
well. Yeah, Marta's looking for it. Doesn't blow the flash on an Alistar. I like that play. Unbreakable Will is still there. Final hours pop now from Root. Can he get value? You can see he's playing very far back. Grace is going to go into his own ultimate, but can Jin Air get into position? The answer is no, and SKT get another free one. Flawless duet doesn't actually arm. Jin Air waiting for it. Faker with another ultimate, but it's onto the cow yet again. Headbutt pulverized, lands onto the front line. Khan is going to be able to get rid of him, but sees in the back line another Cataclysm in decent position, but Teddy is going to take him down. Root cannot find the free auto attacks. He's just taking too much damage. Double kill for Teddy. And this will be the end of the game, and the 2-0 from SKT. Tana with a heroic effort, but he's going to spell the triple kill for the Kalista and the ace for SKT.
It's an LCK spring, 29 story as old as time. Jin Air, unfortunately, your faith in them in the late game is misplaced. They will eventually make that execution mistake, and Root going down means there's no longer a 5v5. No longer can they be about baiting Baron and turning with a 6-stack Ginsu Rage Blade on the Vayne. Unfortunately, in the outnumbered scenarios, they choose their battles better than SKT. They put Jin Air out of their misery, and they do close the series 2-0.
Yep, I have to say though that this doesn't feel like, if you're SKT, you're walking away feeling good, because this was probably one of the worst performances. This is the worst performance in LCK history by a team